Focus, and this is the part where we select two or more major stories off the front pages of our dailies and put some spotlight on it, and also open up the phone line for you, our dear listener, to share your thoughts and your contribution as regards the focal points for the day. My name still remains Omobola Sandra. Fuhad Sahid is still with us via the phone line, and we have two stories that we're going to be looking at this morning, taking off the front pages of the Punch and Vanguard newspaper. The major headline on the front pages of the Punch: 16 governors back state and also incorporate state police into constitutional amendments, governors tell National Assembly. So very simple. What do you make? Do you have your doubts about that? The second focal point is of the front page, the major headline of Vanguard newspaper. OKUOMA women and children trapped in forest for 6 days. What do you make of the situation so far? This OKUOMA killing. I mean, it's been quite a lot of back and forth so far. So what's your thoughts as regards, what's your analysis of it? And what do you also think about the statement from General Olanrewaju? So I'll just quickly take... that's 26. Okay, so I'll just quickly take these statements, and then we we'll leave Fuhad to share his own contribution or his own analysis of this, and then we open the phone line. So very quickly, Major General Tajudeen Olanrewaju, former Minister of Communications, has warned, and he said that federal country, saying that the event in OKUOMA gives him an unsettled mind about events surrounding the nation's high volume of oil deposits in Western Delta. He said, and I quote, "I also have a strong feeling that non-state actors should be called their true identity and not dressed up nicely, but with a patronizing name. Their militants, thugs, hoodlums are not different from bandits. Conflict in the region. Who knows? It was Odi, Zaki Biam, now OKUOMA and Okoloba." So my view, as a matter of digression, I have made the point that the so-called non-state assets. All right. So what do you think of the statement of General Olanrewaju? Also, we have a statement here from former Director, Department of State Services, DSS, Mike Ejiofor, saying that an independent probe of this killing will indict some very important personalities. He said, and I quote, that the military is a party interested. They cannot undertake the investigation. So he's saying the federal or state government should set up this, meaning the state government should bring representatives, the federal government should bring representatives to form a very high-powered independent investigation that will come up with an objective report of what happened. Because as it is now, people are scamping. Some people that might be indicted in this investigation, that there's more that meets the eye as regards this particular situation. All right, so what do you make of that statement as well? Very simple, straight to the point. Let's take Fuhad's contribution, and then we open the phone line.
All right, Sandra, I'll make it very fast because of time. I think the issue of state police, there are still bigger conversations around it. We have to be very careful, again, in trying to solve a problem so that we don't create a bigger problem. And this fear is coming from the nature, the nature of our politicians in terms of character and attitude. And of course, we understand that this could be subject to a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
We've seen different abuses from our political class when they are given these kinds of powers. And I give the example of the joint account, for example, between state and local government, what has become of it. I also give the example of the fact that, look, the state... Why you laughing?
The joint account, because it's not joint. How is it joint account? It's just an account that, it's just that it doesn't get to where it's supposed to be.
They cornered it in now. So the same thing is what has become of the state independent electoral commissions. Today, local government elections have become a joke. It's just, let's just say the way it is, really. And it's as a result of the fact that, look, our politicians have refused to live for causes beyond their own personal interest, really. They are just people of interest. They are not about legacies, or the functionality of the system. So we have to really, look at this deeply, be very careful about it so that we don't begin to now deal with another set of problems that may be too much for us to handle. And then on the issue of the OKUOMA community, what is happening in Niger Delta, I think I'll just put my thoughts in line with what General Olanrewaju retired has said and what the DSS man, former DSS man Ejiofor said. I think they've captured it well. We have to be careful, really.
Thank you very much, Said Fuhad. I appreciate, the
brevity.
Yes, I really appreciate that. All right, so let's open the phone line. 0913 6000 410 0913 6000 410. That's the number to call. For text messages and WhatsApp messages, you send it to 0913 6000 430 0913 6000 430. And we're live on Facebook and YouTube, so you can drop your comments on both platforms as well. We read them as the show progresses. At Mainland 98.3 FM, search for it, and that's our handle on Facebook and YouTube. All right. I also appreciate if you can like, follow, share, and subscribe to our platforms. Thank you for the support. This is Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. You have just 2 minutes. Be straight to the point. Once it's 2 minutes, we move on to the next call because we don't have so much the luxury of time today. Okay. Thank you. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Loud and clear.
Hello?
Okay. Well, 0913 6000 410. That is the number to call. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Nelson. I'm calling from Mago.
All right, Mr. Nelson, please go ahead.
Yes, concerning the OKUOMA killing, I think, it's becoming one too many. Considering the fact that the one that happened, the couple of years back and Zambia, I think what the government needs to do now is we have to bury this issue this time around so that the military does not continue to lose men just like that. But aside that, I sincerely believe that a thorough investigation, independent investigation, the military must not be involved in this investigation. That's involved in the sense that it should not be the military alone that goes into investigating this thing. It should be a tripartite kind of investigation that will bring to the fore what has happened, what really led to what. What was the mission of the military in OKUOMA? Was it OKUOMA people themselves that carried out the killing? Yeah, I think this thing, people could have used the OKUOMA's land as a decoy. I think government needs to do a thorough investigation. And if at the end of the day it discovers that OKUOMA people did it, what cost it? Military people are still Nigerians. They are part of it. They are part of the system. So I wonder why some group of people will just take up arms and decide to get rid of the military. Look, the thing is, since this thing happened, I don't think any Nigerian is happy about it. But then, investigation should be thoroughly carried out to review what transpired, what happened, what was the mission of the military there. Was the former people the people who did or people from another region? So I think that is what is necessary for now. Thank you.
Thank you as well. I appreciate it. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Sister Sandra, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Oh.
Yeah, call my name.
Mr. Gbenga Monster.
Good morning, sir.
You're welcome.
Well, we still need to laugh more, no matter what. I'm concerned about the women and the children that are trapped, and maybe all the vulnerable people that are trapped in the forest for 6 days now. What usually happens in a conventional war? Maybe the children and the women and the weakling, even surrender soldiers are always allowed to go their business. Why is it that we are not in a war? Then this kind of a thing happens. Like Olanrewaju has said, and then Osifor has said, see, all these things, I am not very comfortable getting only the report from the military. You bar the journalists, you don't allow them to go in and report so that we hear both sides. It's only the report from me. I'm not comfortable with it. So I also agree that the government should not waste time any longer. Setting up this investigative panel, whatever it is, whoever wants to contribute, the members of this panel, let them unearth what really happened. And as people said, many high-profile people may be fingers. Is that the reason why the military don't allow our journalists to come and give us the report? Because I told us that I listened to a BBC journalist who told us that it is the journalist's report that is always tenable. That even you cannot rely on police press release, you cannot rely on the military report. I think that's from BBC that maybe we all copy from. Why can't the military allow our journalists to give us the report on this thing and let us know? So the government should waste no more time so that our women and our children can come back to their homes. And by extension, you see, children are the leaders of tomorrow. You understand? Are they see the leaders of tomorrow in the forest? Are they preparing them in the forest? Both the one in Kaduna and the one here? What is going on? Nigeria is not supposed to do like this now. We're a country that have laws. And then we should work with the laws. Who should do what? Who shouldn't do what? And then who is the culprit? Who is the culprit? Not a general, clamping down on the people. It doesn't work that way. We are not in what we call it, banana republic. We should not be like this now. We have seen the military and we are seeing civilians. And it wants to be worse than the military rule. I don't agree with this. Thank you.
It's all right. Thank you very much. 0913 6000 410. That's the number to call. I see some of us are calling the WhatsApp number. It's not a number that can actually receive calls. So it'll be better if you can call the calling line. That is 0913 6000 410. The number for messages is 0913 6000 430. All right, let's get that.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sandra, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. You see, yesterday I told you, Madam Sandra, I'll still repeat it. You see, these people is over pampered. I'm taking on Niger Delta. You understand? You can't. It's very. It's unfortunate that this person have no military background. Just to say, even Buhari on Obasanjo, we could see another version of OG.
Yeah, but Malam Salah is not right for us to encourage what happened in Odians.
No, sir. Hold on, sir. Nigeria as a country has done everything humanly possible as a nation to do that particular region. You understand?
Wait now.
It's unfortunate I don't have enough credit. Okay, sir, I'm hearing, sir. No, talk, sir.
You see, this idea of Nigeria has done everything humanly possible, no. The reality is that there's still a lot that has not been done for the people of Niger Delta. If you look at their contribution to nationhood,
and the sacrifices,
there's a lot that has still not been done. Yeah.
So are you sure? Are you aware that as we speak today, Asari Dokun was building his own private army?
That's the problem. We empower individuals, not the entire region.
And that's what Major General Olanrewaju is saying. That why we give non-state actors the power to secure our pipelines? Because,
sir, because those individuals, they're the one that is determined on behalf of that Niger Delta. As we speak, sir, if you take you as Yoruba man, if they take someone from Edo, as we speak, the minister of Niger Delta is from Edo.
Let me ask you a question. You are from the north.
Ask me.
Let me ask you. Would you agree to anybody saying that, because the north has been in power for so long, it has trickled down to development in the north, and that the northern people have been well taken care of? Would you agree to that?
How? How do I take care of today?
No, that's what I'm saying. So the same thing as you thinking that, because non-state actors get huge contracts, blah, 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 the whole of Nigeria has been taken care of. These are just individuals. The real people are still suffering.
It's because they want to too far.
No, Malam Salah. No, Malam Salah. That is why, from the beginning.
Hold on, man.
It's okay.
Hold on, man. You know why they want that? Because they like it to do that. You understand?
Okay.
I do. Look at those who call themselves the youth leaders of Niger Delta. You understand? Some of them, I used to see some of them is between 30 years, 25 years, even 35 years of age. These are youth now. Are they old men? No. But the elders, the elite are using those youth. You understand? So we can't say that maybe it's not fair.
No worry.
We are welcome,
We'll
sir.
talk about this again, Malam Salah.
We'll talk.
All right.
Thank you very much, Malam Salah. I think it's something that we've always highlighted on this platform. I remember when they said, "Oh, Yoruba elders are speaking for Yoruba people, or Aᴊɪʲ is speaking for the entire Yoruba people." These are the issues, all right? When some people just gather and you believe that they are representative of an entire
the interest of the entire region.
The interest of the entire region.
A lot of time it's not like that to Malam Salah.
Which is why we're asking, or we are highlighting Major General Olanrewaju's statement as regards our oil lines is one of the problems that as we are having here. Let me just quickly take it again. It says here, and I quote that I strongly believe that the federal government should reconsider a new security protection template for our oil rich region, not a piecemeal basis, but the entire oil belt in the country. I also have a strong feeling that non-state actors should be called their true identity and not dressed up nicely with a patronizing name. They call them militants, call them thugs, call them hoodlums, and you see a lot of all these non-state actors who parade themselves as militants, and they should. Major General Olanrewaju is saying they should not be seen as around crude oil pipelines in the name of security or in the name of protecting Nigeria, because some of these people, how did they get weapons? They claim that we are protecting the pipelines of the country.
How do you tell a cat now to help you watch over fried fish? Are you not just joking and faffing around? Because
we spend, say for example, for this wonderful securities firm that we pay 4 billion every month. We pay 4 billion every month. And here we are still on this front page of the paper here. I can't remember which of the papers that said that we have lost 1 billion liters of petrol smuggled out of the country, says federal government. So if we still have this problem,
till now, more than 50% of crude production is still being stolen. So what are we talking about?
So why are we spending so much money? Why are we empowering these people, on this thing? So these are the issues, and these are the things that we need to call out and not encourage. And let's not try to, make it colorful. I'm trying to, be careful with my words there. Well, thank you very much, though, Malam Salah. I appreciate your contribution as always. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Fᴜᴜ. This will be calling from Ikeja.
Good morning.
To eat and make Nigeria one and make Nigeria work. Let me say, the last caller, let me tell you, for example, the humanitarian issue in Nigeria. Do you know how much has been spent in the north?
Mm-hmm.
The northeast, what you call it, they have spent over how many trillion. It's not so even up to 10 years. They have spent more than 90%. And is it reflecting in the north? It's not reflecting.
In fact, recently,
yes, it's not reflecting.
50 billion again as intervention.
Yes, and it's not reflected. See, when we come to say this side, Nigeria should remain at one and to face our instead of bringing them and us. Okay, when you come now in the military now, since the creation of this country, Nigeria, over 50-something years, the North has ruled over more than 50 years. Is it reflecting in the North? No, not reflecting. So what we're talking about here is not issue of Niger Delta being pampered or this. This is exactly what is happening in the North. The bandits, those people that are mobilizing the solid minerals in the North, who is disturbing them? Who is taking them? The Chinese people, they are mining with them, taking our common resources, and nobody's talking. And the Niger Delta that has been polluted everywhere, and you are saying that the people should not live a good life. You understand? When we're talking of the military going to this thing, what I told you yesterday, they should investigate very well. From now to the middle of the year, you will see when the stories start coming out, if they will allow the journalists to investigate, people will see that what we're talking about and what happened exactly. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So going forward, I would really appreciate us to stay focused on the conversation and let's not, now bring in
trivialize it.
Yes, let's not, have this back and forth of, oh no, the Niger Delta is having so much. Oh no, the North is also.
No, we're just Nigerians.
Oh, no,
let's
Southwest.
That. Yeah.
So let's have the focus is this OKUOMA situation and the fact that some are worried at the fact that it could snowball into something bigger than what we can see now. All right, thank you. 2 minutes gone past 9 and you're all still on to Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
No. Please, could you speak louder so we can hear you?
Are you still in bed?
I'm still on bed.
You're a big man.
A big man.
Oga Fuad, you want the government to conduct this is Ejiofor from everything.
All right, thank you.
You want state government to conduct low government. It's a waste of money now. When they are looking for ways to generate money which they spend during the election, you want them to conduct low government election from their own little allocation from the federal government. It's not going to be possible. They will not conduct. They will only assign people who can take care of this low government, just like compensation. So that is where we have gotten to in Nigeria. I don't know. The problem of Nigeria is so many in the sense that even we are confused in recommending solutions. So, and as to the issue of data killing, see, this particular news is even irritating me for now, because if there is any issue in anywhere in Nigeria, the journalists have the right to go there and investigate. Why are you preventing investigation? And I want to appeal to, if there is anybody listening to this station and you have anybody in that OKUOMA, please tell them to record as much as possible and send it to people outside the data set. Let them record as much as possible information and send it out. Because the military is trying to prevent the truth as to this issue. You people should record. If there is any dead body around the clear, send the information. But why would military? This is a civilian government now. It's not a military government. Why would the military just take over a particular community?
That's not the issue that we have. Is it the military that closed the community? Who closed the community? That's
no, Madam Sandra, this is it. Okay. When the military is taking over a particular place, you cannot, they will disgrace you. In fact, even if you want to go and beat somebody, they will beat you up.
Thank you, Joshua.
Because they are angry.
Thank you very much. It's all right. I lost that one. Apologies. 0913 6000 410. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. The last caller.
Good morning.
I don't like the last caller. My name is Michael.
Mr. Michael from Ikeja, you're welcome. Leave the last caller. He's entitled to his opinion. Just say yours and let's move on.
To the opinion, not military to prevent anybody to not do the investigation. As an investigator, you are not in the military regime, and nobody pursue anybody from the village. It was the fear that made people. But you know what it means to kill a soldier now? Even though the fear will enter you to kill a one soldier, talk less of a commander, talk less of general officers, training officers.
Unfortunately, nobody has the true picture. Unfortunately, nobody has the true picture of things as at now.
Exactly. So we should just think before we talk out.
It's okay. The
last caller says that they send them away. It's not the military. They lock down the village. It's the fear that makes them to leave the village. It's not anything else. Nobody tell anybody.
You're not sure. Yes. Fear. Nobody knows.
You know the way civilians fear when you involve the military. This is a life matter. I mean, somebody get there to come and prevent you from land dispute. You are caught. You meet the person and kill you. And you know that person is a trained soldier. What do you mean? The village you go. You live with me also. I will leave the village. I will run away from my life. Because anybody is coming there, they are going to kill them or they turn them to have body. So nobody would like to stay in that kind of place. Even though in Lagos, when there's peace, if they heard that the one soldiers die, the community will run away.
Okay, thank you.
So what you will appeal for military that you just take it easy for now, because everybody is boiling now. Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You know, Sam, that's why we analyze these things. You know, put flesh to eat, take all sides, and put some form of perspective to these issues. So I really like people to pay attention when we try to dissect some of these issues. That's why you read General Olanrewaju retired statement almost 3 times, the DSS man's statement, and all of the analysis we've done on this issue. So it's for us to understand that, again, when you have issues like this, it's wrong to speculate, really, because as at today, we're only getting this story from the side of the military. There's no other counter report as to what is happening or what happened. And until investigation is done, it's just wrong for anybody to continue to speculate on these issues.
From the person defending to the person attacking, everybody's speculating.
And that was why we're calling for openness, a thorough investigation done with openness.
It's okay. Thank you very much, Saidfat. 8 minutes past 9. Let's take some messages from Facebook. We have here Ibilade Ambo saying, who is afraid of state police? From the look of things, the governors are okay with state police, and if that's the case, why are we dragging our feet on this very matter? I don't think Ibilade listened to our analysis of that story, but it's okay. ʟᴏᴏᴜ Sunday. Good morning, my good people. About the killing of OKUOMA, from the unconfirmed source online, the military are on the control of a particular person. I don't even understand that English. That they are not on peacekeeping. I watched the video. What's the source of the video? You see, these are the issues, and this is why we are calling for some openness as regards whatever it is that they are doing. As regards investigation in the OKUOMA community. Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Sunday ʟᴏᴜ. I also have here Joshua from Oregon. Mr. Fᴜʟᴜ, I thought you said no life is more important than the other. I beg to differ, because if so, I remember on several occasions the military will mistakenly kill innocent citizens in numbers, but the government will just send apologies and nothing will happen. So why is it that the military now want to kill a whole community because few people were killed? And it's always been like that. Please, this shouldn't be encouraged. I'm really disappointed in the action of our military personnel. If you check, those people were paid.
But you know what, and up till now, because of this lack of openness, we are not even sure if the military has killed any other person, other than going after the killers, the people that committed the crime.
We heard communities were burnt.
We don't know. We are not sure.
We heard.
So
the videos that are circulated online have been pulled. There was a news outlet that posted the video, and they've pulled it, and even have went further to apologize that when they fact check the video, is actually video from OD.
Even the papers here can't even attribute their report to anybody. They're just saying
you see,
people. So we
need to be very, very careful. So as we understand that emotions are running really high and all of that, but you see, that's the uninteresting part about being a journalist. You have to be circumspect whenever you're looking at situations. So while we understand how everybody is pained, we are really, really pained about everything, but we also that's why we are all calling for an investigation, and that's why we're asking you, what are your thoughts as regards what Mike Ejiofor, former DSS director, is saying that there should be an independent investigation, independent of the military, because the military is invested already. An
interested party in the issue.
Yes, so the state governors should bring representatives, the federal government should bring representatives. People should sit down, look into the matter. Who sent the military people there? Why were the military people there? Why was there a commanding officer on a peacekeeping mission of a land dispute? So these are the issues. So many questions. And then, this reprisal and retaliatory attacks that we're talking about, what exactly happened? The military has come forward. They say they're not the ones, but we know that, when the military people are angry, things happen. But then, so there's a lot of questions that we don't have answers to, but speculations are running wild. All right. So, but we also have here Prince Leo Ozoma on Facebook. Good morning. Please, we should go ahead with the state policing system, which is increasingly inevitable. Which is increasingly inevitable. Any fear about it going to be mismanaged by the state governors, if implemented, should be discarded because the advantages far outweigh the disadvantages. Or has the federal authority not abusing it too, or we should completely remove policing? Army should play by their rules of engagement and cautious in whatever they do, because both local and international eyes are watching. Finally, Army should ensure that the elderly, children, innocent youth should not be made to suffer the crimes of a few criminals and rascals. Yes, of course. Leo Ozama from Isolo, thank you very much. Patrick Obiazo is saying, please, have we as usual forgotten about our Kaduna school children? You see, these are the issues. and Borno IDP camp, Nigerians still in captivity of terrorists to face OKUOMA tragedy, which may also be forgotten as soon as another incident happens. The OKUOMA tragedy is the consequences of our politicians patronizing and employing the services of miscreants in their do-or-die elections. The chickens have come home to roost, with the same politicians shedding crocodile tears and hypocritically asking for probe. Recall how Boko Haram started in Borno State. All right. I also have here Benjamin from Shogule. Good morning, Mainland FM. The governors that are yet to agree to establishment of state police should state strong reasons why. If it is funding, I ask about the security fund they are collecting. To me, state police is the answer to our present security challenges. As for OKUOMA village, the federal government and the National Assembly should use the same energy they are using to fish out killers of our military officers to see how I lost that one. How to assist the innocent women and children suffering in the bush for what they know not about. Benjamin from Shogule, thank you. I also have Chika Bende from Trade Fair. The proposal for state police should not be considered at all. Instead, we should be talking about regional policing. My reason is that they will be abused by the governors and political parties in power. But when it is regional, each region will be mindful and protect their territory jealously from external aggravations and criminals. On OKUOMA crisis, I think it is high time government down the tension by allowing the police to do their investigation properly and withdraw the soldiers there for now to avoid any story that touches. The angry soldiers should rather deploy to Kaduna State. I believe that with this aggression in their hearts, now they can achieve a lot there. Chika Bende from Trade Fair, thank you very much. 14 minutes gone past 9 and you're still on to Mainland 98.3 FM. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sandra.
Yes.
Good morning,
he has stepped aside a bit.
Madam
Ife.
How are you?
I'm well, Madam Ife. Good morning.
If you say police, I don't about it too.
Okay.
Because some of these governors, their temperament is very high. Look at our former governor of Rivers State during that election time from 22 to 23. If that kind of man has state police, he kill everybody. That come across his foot. I'm telling you. Okay, he will destroy people. You know, anybody that come against him, if you see any PDP person that is supporting the person is not with you. State police go and bring that person. You don't want such things. Why don't you collapse all these NCC, the civil defense, whatever, all these
security agencies?
Collapse them into Nigerian police. Yesterday I was watching TV, listening to news here. The civil defense is catching people in Akwa Ibom. That's a police job. Why don't you collapse all these people into Nigerian police and bring out a formidable force like Nigerian, mobile police from that same group? Bringing all these agencies that are doing our police job. Nowadays, we only see police people coming to talk on the national television about their job. It's other people, other smaller agencies that are coming to say, we caught this person, we caught that person, we do this. All these are police jobs. With the state police, they will bring their party people. If you are not in their party, you are on your own. Everybody will be so scared. I don't think we are ripe enough to, let's carry a while.
All right.
Even two police, the former DIG has come to condemn it. Former IGP have condemned it about the beginning of this year. They condemn it. They say it's not ripe enough. And why don't you people listen to them? Right. And for OKUOMA, all those people say all of them don't run enter Okwane, Undokwa, Isoko area. The army will be going there, entering people's villages. So yeah, where is the place where we keep these people?
All right, thank you, Madam.
No, please, man. I ask one question. Who sent them? There's a video I sent to your colleague there. one boy called the name there that is that man that sent these people to that JTM to go and bring those people. And when they refused that, they now started the fight. They hold that man. Good morning.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate Madam Ife. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
As regards the killings, I've said it. For the fact that people are saying that the army should not investigate, no, they will investigate too, and private investigators should come in too. And like I have been saying, this is the outcome of the problem we're having in Nigeria, that the politicians are raised. You go to the north, some people who have the idea that they have monopoly of violence. Because as you said, the is there is not accessible, so they can commit crime against the state. In the United States, because they believe they have oil, they can commit crime against the state too. You see, these are the problems we are having in Nigeria, that they believe that anything, anybody, any section does, they can easily go away with it because they have something they can use, they can win against the government. And I will not blame the people too. I blame the soldiers that have been battling the bandits in the north. If they have been able to wipe out the bandits in the north, whatever section in the country that has wanted to intimidate them will not have the guts to do so. Good morning.
All right. Good morning. Thank you very much, Mr. John from Mogba. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning to you. I'm a Bala Sankara.
Good morning, Prince Wise.
Thank you, my dear. See, this police, the two of them, from 50 for the Sierra Leone. And for me, it's more than anything that is ready to finance the police accordingly. It's very particularly bad allowance, it's not a cover for the family. I think they can package all this thing for them. I think they can go on. But anything that's not very well, that you can't do all this, the better thing is to challenge. And there's a key. It is the police. But that way for the family, all those that Majepo is one of them that because the police. There will no corner of the state. Only what they are Majepo right now is taking for the family. So, if they are putting and they have somehow had, they will go into the and pick out all those terrorist communities, terrorist the state, terrorist Nigeria. So for me, I'm okay with it. But the option, anything that what you know, like criminal the police, they can stay up. So that's my own.
All right, thank you very much, Prince YS. So got that as regards to the welfare is very important. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Abubakar. I'm calling from Ejiofor.
Okay.
My own contribution is very about for which people for Delta.
Okay.
Number one reason, you know, say it's fair. Everybody go for this country now. Fair have got everybody. You say the truth. And I'm ready to happy for this our country. But if you don't remove the fear and create because number one, if first or see the can say today beat them, but don't wait for X, who will see beat. To say ourselves the truth. And all our leaders go for our security for this our continent. They know themselves because if you say the truth for them, you will see, you will not go to the better place. Eh? So thank you, my sister. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you very much. I have a problem when people speak from the environment. Good morning, Engineer Nii. Please go ahead.
God bless you. Say police, you are due for it, and don't say that any state government cannot pay. They have security post 2 billion every month. It's only they have to optimize it, they have to utilize it. But this security, although the mindset is not there, like Okiro will say, let this geopolitical zone that we have be enshrined in the constitution, and let the constitution be amended to accommodate it so that if we have our political zones, then we have police according to geopolitical zones, to be have their command, central command in every zone. That will be better, so that the government doesn't have all the absolute power because of politics that they are using. Because they have police command in all each state, and you see the way they are using them to foment troubles against their oppositions. If that could be taken control, if that could be looked into, it will be better for everybody. We need the really OKUOMA issue. The military is still serious. Let us leave it as it is now, because we crack that is talking that they should talk to them. His own son is a military officer. He was my base commander in 𝐴𝐴 now Naval College of Engineering. Oh, he knows what it takes to train a military officer, and the rule of engagement. And president that is saying we will give them state barrier. Are we now thinking along the line that these people are set up? So we don't talk like that for now. People are furious. We are not ready for all these things that are going on. And when they get to where they are going, they will let go. They will now come up with their own resolution. That's my stand, and that is where it is. They cannot take a journalist by their bosom. Come, I want to fight. Like the bullet cannot hit anybody. Then you don't want them to do their work.
Thank you very much, Engineer. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Okangolina.
All right, Mr. Okangolina.
Where am I now?
Good morning, I'm here. Good morning.
Sir.
How are you doing, sir?
I think this army, don't they have a commander-in-chief?
And that's the president now.
Why can't he call his boys to order? I read in one of the headlines today, the military said, we are not going back until the last suspect is apprehended.
Good.
So if they say that, it means that they are taking the laws into their hands. Why will you say you are not? Okay, so as I am a trader now, I will went to one ceremony and they killed one of my people, God forbid. We will now go and overtake that place and run it and say we will not take the laws and start running things there and start killing people. Is it because you don't have gun, or is it that they have guns in their hands that they are above the law? Why can't they be called to order? Why can't they let police do the? How can you investigate the soldiers? You have the tools for investigation. So I think that the government is allowing these people to. You see now that the public sympathy that they have, they have started leaving them already. Something happened to you if you allow the law to take this course. You now resort to self-help. I don't think that's how Nigeria should be run. People should tell their commander-in-chief, call them to order, please. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Okangolina. Unfortunately, I don't know why I used unfortunately, but interestingly, the military can carry out investigation, and they have been authorized by the president. He gave them full authority. He gave the DHQ, anyways, full authority to look into the situation and bring, perpetrators to book. All right, but I mean, they are hurting at the moment. I think that's where Mike Ejiofor is coming from when he said that there should be an independent investigation, independent of the military. But Fuad, I'm sorry, I'll just wrap things up with a few messages that we have on Facebook. We have here, you don't guess it. Good morning. Says Sky Radio is always on Mainland FM. Thank you very much, Ekong. You don't guess it. Appreciate. Also have here James Ogbona. Good morning. I greet you with no enthusiasm. Sandra, I don't think I'm happy. I lost the grant I applied for after being congratulated by the foundation as one of the final winners, only to be disqualified on Wednesday alongside 57 others. Is it not incompetent not to carry out due diligence before congratulating people, only to now disqualify them after finding out some discrepancies in their applications? I think I'll take immediate action against them if they refuse to resolve the issue or respond to my email after 1 week. Sandra, the worst is that they also barred us from further participating in subsequent editions, implying that we are frauds. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, James Ogbona. I empathize with you. Mr. Fuad, I want to agree with the CDS that the killing of those 17 soldiers is not as a result of the communal issue, but action sustained against oil bunkering. All right, there we are. Thank you very much, James. We're going to appreciate. I also have here, good morning and thank God it's Friday. What is the fate of the remaining 20 state governors? Rashid Taurid, they're still expecting their report. So it's not as if they voted against it. They've just not submitted their report yet. That's just it. All right, so we're still expecting it. All right. Well, okay. Also have Owen, Nat. Good morning, Sandra and Fuad. This fight between these communities has finally gotten to its destination. Owen from Lagos. All right. We also have Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Ọ̀nàtóyè. There's no doubt that allowing non-state actors to protect national assets is what has led to some of the security crisis that the country is being faced with at the moment. Because giving $4 billion to a private company to protect oil pipeline will definitely not be acceptable by others when we have several security agencies in the country. Also, not until we begin to call a spade, we may not get out of the insecurity in the country when we keep tagging some people as VIPs and so they are above the law. Nobody should be made to see that he is above the law. Finally, I concur with the suggestion of having independent investigative messages that we have on Facebook for now. All right, let's see what we also have on WhatsApp as we wrap things up for this morning. Good morning to you all. There is no way in the world that you will get peace without justice, equity, and fairness. That's the problem of Nigeria. If these three things are in place, things will normalize. Please, the man that have capacity to rule the country, we have not seen any signs of your positive capacity. Martins Duru, aka Mayor from Ikotun, Egbe, Lagos. Thank you. Sam from Magodo on WhatsApp. I do not support state police because we have not been able to manage federal police, not to talk of recruiting state police. Why not the government recruit more people into the federal police, equip them well, train them properly? For the OKUOMA community in Delta State, the military should apply rules of engagement in carrying out their operations, not to create more problems in that region. All right, and that's a wrap. I sincerely apologize to a lot of our WhatsApp, engagers. We could not take a lot of WhatsApp messages today. I apologize for that, and also calls. But we're able to take all messages on Facebook. But then that's a wrap for today on Mainland Focus. Thank you very much, Said Fuad.
Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you to our dear listener as well. This is Mainland 98.3 FM. The Morning Express continues shortly with our View of Hour. And then after that, Sage Papalola comes on with Health Plus.
When your whole world comes crashing down, please look up. Assemble the team. It's showtime. The brains waking up.
What'd you have for breakfast?
We are the sound of Lagos, and this is Mainland 98.3 FM.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
All my life, I've been trying to understand. All my life, I've been trying to understand why do people move like that. I wish I could read their mind. So if I love you, I expect you to break my heart. Yeah, I'm that type of guy. Be like that from the start. Run it up. I be fed up with God. Everything you do is small. Remember where you come from. Keep on going, don't stop. About 100 the bus stop. But them have one, they don't stop. You know I've been thinking fast in my mind. For long, me, I had in my grind.